I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
It happened again, Kirsch.
What happened again?
I saw a post with Keith Urban and they said he smelled amazing. And so now I've never wanted to smell a man more than I do now, which is very creepy.
You always talk about how good Keith Urban smells. I love that.
Yes. And so we got to make this happen somehow.
All right,
Whenever
next time he's in
him.
town, we'll get as close to him as we can and just give him a...
I know. And I know that sounds so creepy, but I think the only thing I would say to him is, wow, everyone was right.
I can't wait for this to happen. He's going to be like, what is wrong with this woman?
No, I think he hears it a lot, honestly, because I think it's like a thing now. Everyone just knows.
All right, fair.
Okay.
I found this list. I want to run past you. It's the words that they say are hardest to pronounce that people typically pronounce wrong. And I'm going to spell them, and if you need me to give you the definition, I can do that too. There's
reasons I never did a spelling bee, Kirsch, but let's go.
Well, you don't have to spell them. You just have to pronounce them when I spell them. Okay, so ready?
Yep.
Number one on the list of the hardest words to pronounce correctly is the pastry, the French pastry. It's spelled C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T.
Croissant.
That's the like American way too.
Okay.
Yeah. Croissant is accepted.
Or whatever.
Croissant.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay. What about the little seed that grows on like palm trees? It's A-C-A-I.
So I always call it Aki, but I think it's like acai or something, right?
It's acai.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I always get that wrong. That's why I avoid it at all costs.
Acai.
Like the acai bowls or whatever.
Acai bowls, yeah. Okay, German sports car. P-O-R-S-C-H-E.
I always say Porsche, but it's like Porsche, isn't it?
It's Porsche, yes.
Yeah, because you can tell who's fancy and not.
Well, it's the guy's last name who started it, Ferdinand Porsche.
Yeah, but everyone else calls it a Porsche.
No, they call it Porsche. Okay. How about like country is one of these. So is pop and rock, different types of music. G-E-N-R-E.
Genre.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
The genre?
It's
what is it then?
Genre, not genre.
It says genre. In my head, that's what I said.
Okay. Last one. It's the sauce that's in everybody's fridge with the paper wrapper around it. Oh, it's a long one. W-O-R-C-E-S-T-E-R-S-H-I-R-E.
I always call it like Worcestershire, but I know that's not it.
So, according to this, the correct pronunciation of that is Worcestershire.
Yeah, that's one of those words. I just don't say it.
Worcestershire sauce. There you go.
I have someone else say it. I go, wait, what sauce do I like again?
They're like Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Something like that. So how long do you think this whole Coldplay thing is going to go on, Emily? Oh, that's not the music I wanted. We're not going to do that for Coldplay.
Okay. I was thinking like, okay. Honestly, I think it'll go on about one more week. I think it's kind of funny. Everyone is capitalizing on it. Like Morgan Wallen, this last weekend was like, "I won't tell if you're here with your side chick." You know,
right? I saw a bunch of them were out there like, all right. Russell Dickerson was out doing a show, and he said, if you've walked down the aisle to this show, or maybe to this song, and he was playing, and then he's like, or maybe you're a CEO and you're here.
I love him so much. He's so funny.
He is.
But I will say we need to say thank you to Coldplay because they did bring the internet together for a few days.
Yeah, absolutely. I figured it would die by now. Like the internet the stuff gets hot for like 3 days and then falls off. But I think the way the CEO is handling the whole thing, like I don't know if there's a right way. The right way is don't do what you did, sir.
Yeah, exactly. And also if they didn't react that way, I don't think it would have been a thing.
Right. But he's not making anything better now. So he came at I guess he came at Coldplay with a lawsuit, saying that you put me on screen without my permission and blah, 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 blah.
I'm pretty sure it's probably in your terms and conditions that you sign when you buy the tickets.
Right,
I'm just taking a wild guess there.
So then he dropped that lawsuit, and now he's got another one that I was just reading about where he's going after Chris Martin from Coldplay, the lead singer from Coldplay, personally, because he's the one who said, oh, maybe you're having an affair or you're just shy or whatever. So now he's trying to go after Chris Martin. I know.
And honestly, that's just a waste of time and money. And it's not going to fix anything. It's not going to fix your mistakes.
I think he's trying to get money because he lost his job now and all that kind of stuff. So he's like, I got to find money somewhere.
Do you think it's a publicity stunt? I keep seeing that. And I was like, I don't think Chris Martin would randomly pick someone out of the audience like that for a publicity stunt.
I think it's just a couple of idiots. You know, they're like,
you got caught.
We never meant for this to be a public spectacle. Don't go to concerts with your side chick.
Yes.
Don't have a side chick. So I want to know what this description was that this person had in mind, because somebody recently told you, oh, you must be from Hilliard. That's very Hilliard. What did you do? Like, what gave it away?
I was talking about having a backup freezer. And I was like, how does that make any sense that I'm from Hilliard because I have a backup freezer? Like, what am I missing?
What do you have a backup freezer for? Like just one in the garage, you mean? Or?
Yeah, and then just, to store like things that my freezer doesn't fit. And I grew up with one too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get what that means. Do you not have a backup freezer, Kirsch?
I don't.
Okay, well, now I'm really questioning things.
Everything.
You know what? Actually, that's really Lewis Center of you not to have a backup freezer.
No, you told me that. You said, okay, it got you thinking that I'm very Lewis Center, and I don't what does that mean?
Well, Kirsch, do you or do you not plan your day around the traffic on 23?
I do.
Yes. Okay.
No, I'll tell you this. If you live in Lewis Center, you know every way around 23.
Yes.
And 315 is closed right now. So 23 is extra bad every day. So yes, you know all the back roads around.
Do you not frequent the stores in Lewis Center?
I mean, I go to Kroger all the time.
I know, but like if you had to choose another store to go to, I was telling you about one in Lewis Center and you were like, oh yeah, that. And I was like, okay, I didn't even know this existed till 2 seconds ago.
Go to the stores that are near your house.
Is it close enough to you?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering.
It's like a mile from me.
I should know that I only drove there all the time.
Right.
Also, so I did hear this once about Lewis Center, that your square footage in your garage is bigger than your first apartment. And that's how you know you are from Lewis Center. And I was like, I don't know if that one's true, but I guess it could be.
Actually, you know what? That is pretty true. I'll be honest. There you go.
So okay. I'm just saying, you give off Lewis Center vibes.
Guilty
okay?
as charged, I guess. So Emily, if I'm not mistaken here, you have moved on to mental abuse with your husband.
Okay, I did not see it going that route.
Your poor husband. Seriously, first of all, you beat him in his sleep.
I don't beat him. I tapped him to stop snoring.
You're never going to live it down. Ever.
I'm never going to stop defending myself, okay?
It's Kirsch and Emyle, Classic Hit Country, 103.9 The Maverick.
Kirsch, I can't tell you a thing.
No, you can. I'm just going to always spin it in a way that's like, what? And no, I don't want to make fun of any type of mental abuse or anything like that. But share what you did to your poor husband.
Okay. So my husband and I started watching, I'm going to say Sirens on Netflix, okay?
Okay.
Let's see, I think there's like 5 episodes, maybe 6, something like that. And about the 3rd or 4th one, I was kind of like, I'm over it. This is really predictable.
Yeah.
You can guess what's going to happen. And but he was really into it, and so I continued it like a good wife does, instead of just saying finish it on your own. So the last episode, right? Finally there.
What does he do? End of the series.
Yes. What does he do? He falls asleep, and I'm sitting there stuck watching it because there's nothing else to do at the moment. And so when he woke up, as he's in sleep snoring land, when he woke up, I changed the ending.
So honestly, you made up an ending.
I made up a great ending.
So what happened was not what you told him happened.
Correct. And he was like, what? What? I missed that? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not watching that again. That was so hard to watch. Like, it's insane what happened. And his mind was blown.
Does he know this yet?
No, but you know what? My ending was way better than the real ending of that show, okay? And I don't want to, because it's still too new. I don't want to say what I told him.
Well, I mean, you could say what you, it wouldn't make any difference if you haven't watched the show. I was going to say, tell us what really happens versus what, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yes, but what my version is a lot bloodier, a lot murdery, a lot more murdery, and science fiction-y that happened in my version.
I'm gonna Google.
So, and Kevin Bacon is not the good guy in my version. Okay, so I'm just saying, I had a lot of fun with that. But how is that mean?
In Columbus, Ohio. I'm Googling therapists in Columbus, Ohio, because I think
it. Okay, well, you know, I had to have some fun with it, Kirsch. He fell asleep, and I was forced to watch the show. I mean, I guess I could have. Okay, but you don't know.
He didn't go back and just watch it?
No. Here's what's weird. Anytime I change the channel when he falls asleep, that's when he wakes up. So I was like, fine. I'm not gonna change it or touch the remote or anything.
Let's see if he does my trick. If you change the channel after he falls asleep or you put something else on, does he immediately wake up and he's what are you doing? I was watching that.
Yep. That's exactly it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun with this.
It's Kirsch and Emily. You brought this up, and I think it's something that happens to every guy at some point. So ask this question, and we need to dig into this.
Yes. So are you ever fighting, or you've done something to your significant other but you have no idea what you did? You just knew you had to fix it.
Yes. And this happens to every guy.
But also, you should know what you did.
Well, okay. That's what I want to talk about right there. Because I can't tell you how many times I've walked in the house. Well, it's not often, but it does happen where I walk in the house and the vibe just hits me like a frying pan to the face. No clue what I did, but suddenly, I just start doing chores. I haven't touched in months. Hey babe, regrouting the shower. No big deal. I'm going to alphabetize the spice rack when I'm done. You look great, by the way. Did you do something with your hair?
And if you you're going through your mind, what did I do? What did I forget to do?
Yeah.
Are both the children here?
Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
When that happens, did we actually do something, or are you just mad at us for some reason that no one really knows?
Okay, so it can go both ways. You actually did something, or I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I definitely have, where halfway through the argument or why I'd be mad, I'm like, wait, why am I mad? I forget. Oh my gosh, I got to keep this going. Because I've got to keep this going. I can't be, I can't admit that I have no idea why I'm upset, or why I'm taking it out on him.
Wow. Okay.
I know people who do that. I've done that before. And then lately I'm just like, no, I don't know why I'm mad. You're right. So.
Well, I like the honesty. I've always wondered that. I don't want to dig myself into a hole here, but I'm going to. Women, I'll let you speak on behalf of women. Do you sometimes just get mad at men just to be mad at them?
No, I don't think, maybe some do, but I don't think I do. I think truthfully, I could be having a bad day, and unfortunately my husband is the one who has to get the grunt of it,
okay,
and I don't mean to be that way, but then it's I don't know why I'm mad at you. I'm not, but something you breathing wrong will just set me off.
Oh yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I eat cereal around Mrs. Kirsch, forget it. The clanking, the spoon in the bowl.
I could see that.
That's grounds for divorce. I seriously I have to eat it in a different room. I'm sorry, honey, I'm going to be very quiet.
You make it sound like she sends you to the pantry to eat, Kirsch. Come on.
She'd be okay with that, I think. So, okay, well, I don't know if we cleared anything up there, but
nope, we didn't. But that's us. That's fine.
It's Mars and Venus. What you doing over there? You reading something?
I'm reading this story. So Stephen Colbert his show got canceled, right?
Thank God. Oh, was that out loud? Sorry. Whoops.
I'm not disagreeing with you. And it caused a lot of outrage, obviously, with Kimmel, Fallon, John Oliver, Seth Meyers. Okay, all of them. By the way, they're all men. I just realized, how rude. Anyways, so I didn't realize that Stephen Colbert basically trashed his network.
All the time.
Yes. So why are you shocked you got fired?
I don't understand that either. Like, he's been, let me just stutter a little bit on this. He's been losing the network money for years. Like,
yes.
He's got hundreds of employees on the show. They're losing, $40 to $50 million a year. I think late night TV's dead. Do you watch it?
I only see clips. I don't watch it. I just see the clips that are like funny or really quick, I think Fallon's good, if we're being honest, but that's about it. I think a lot of other things, but how many times have you been somewhere though where someone constantly threatens to quit or trashes their place of employment and they still have a job?
Oh, there's somebody we both know who did that for a long time on socials every day. And I was like, how does he still work there?
Yes. And I'm like, okay, so I don't know if this is part of the reason he got let go besides the low ratings, but I mean, isn't that kind of that's what you get?
Look,
am I mean for saying that?
If we were losing North American broadcasting millions of dollars every year, how long do you think we would keep our jobs?
I don't think very long. And if our boss is listening, I think he's probably not very long.
Yeah, you'd be gone already. So here's the problem. I think Kimmel and Fallon and, Seth Meyers and Stephen Colbert, they're all sort of that out of touch, famous group where it's they don't understand how the world really works. They have a higher self-importance or a higher, self-image than they really should. They think they're more important to the rest of us than they really are.
But don't worry, I'm sure Stephen Colbert will have a podcast coming to you very soon.
Because everybody has a podcast when they can.
And he'll bash the company that gives him the podcast.
As soon as you can't succeed somewhere else, you start a podcast.
But by the way, go listen to ours because it's great. And if you want to, stay up to date, just text pod.
It's no better than what you hear on air here. So it's same things, actually. So, I'm not surprised by this.